Processing.
System stable.
Welcome to our video on how to detect and prevent common cyber threats. Let's dive straight in. Our first cyber threat is worms. A worm is a type of malicious software that can self-replicate and spread across networks without needing a host file or human interaction. Signs of a worm infection include unusual network activity, slowed system performance, unexpected changes to files, and unexplained consumption of disk space. Regularly update software and operating systems to patch vulnerabilities, use a robust firewall to block unauthorized traffic, and deploy advanced antivirus solutions to detect and remove worms. Our second cyber threat is ransomware. Ransomware is a type of malware that encrypts a victim's files, locking access until a ransom is paid to the attacker. You'll notice encrypted files with strange extensions, ransom notes demanding payment, often in cryptocurrency, and restricted access to critical systems. Perform regular backups of critical data, train employees to identify phishing attempts, and use endpoint protection tools to monitor and block ransomware attacks. Our third cyber threat is adware. Adware is software designed to display unwanted advertisements on your device, often bundled with free software. Excessive pop-ups, frequent redirects to advertising websites, and decreased device performance are common signs of adware. Be cautious when downloading free software, use a reputable ad blocker, and run regular scans with anti-malware tools to remove adware. Our fourth cyber threat is cross-site scripting. XSS is a web security vulnerability that allows attackers to inject malicious scripts into websites viewed by others. Symptoms include unusual behavior on a website, altered web pages, and scripts running without user interaction. Web developers should sanitize user input, implement content security policies, CSP, and use frameworks with built-in XSS protection mechanisms. Our fifth cyber threat is phishing. Phishing involves fraudulent attempts to steal sensitive information, e.g. passwords, credit card details, by impersonating legitimate entities, usually via email or fake websites. Look for suspicious sender addresses, generic greetings, urgent requests for personal information, and poor grammar or formatting in emails. Train employees to identify phishing attempts, verify sender authenticity, and use email security tools to filter out malicious messages. Now let's talk about another cybersecurity threat type, spyware. Spyware is software that secretly monitors and collects user activity such as keystrokes, browsing habits, or personal data, often for malicious purposes. Slow device performance, unexpected ads, and unauthorized changes to browser settings can indicate spyware infection. Install anti-malware software, avoid downloading suspicious applications, and keep your operating system and browser updated. Our sixth cyber threat is SQL injection. SQL injection is a technique used by attackers to execute malicious SQL statements, allowing them to manipulate databases and access sensitive data. Signs include unexpected errors in web applications, unusual database activity, or data leakage from the back end. Developers should use parameterized queries, validate inputs, and configure databases to limit permissions and mitigate potential risks. Our seventh cyber threat is man-in-the-middle attacks. Man-in-the-middle attacks involve intercepting and altering communications between two parties without their knowledge. Symptoms include unexpected SSL warnings, unusual network behavior, or unverified changes to communication streams. Encrypt all communications using HTTPS, use VPNs on public Wi-Fi, and implement strong authentication methods like multi-factor authentication, MFA. Now let's talk about another cybersecurity threat type, Trojan horse. A Trojan horse is malware disguised as legitimate software, tricking users into installing it. Once executed, it can steal data, cause damage, or give attackers control over the system. Unfamiliar applications, unexpected system changes, and frequent crashes may indicate the presence of a Trojan. Download software only from trusted sources, use antivirus programs, and regularly monitor for unusual system behavior. Our 8th cyber threat is denial of service, DOS attacks. A DOS attack overwhelms a network or system with traffic, rendering it unusable. Symptoms include slow network performance, unresponsive websites, and sudden spikes in traffic. Use network monitoring tools, implement rate limiting policies, and deploy web application firewalls, WAF, to mitigate DOS attacks. Our 9th cyber threat is rootkits. Rootkits are malicious software designed to provide unauthorized access to a system while remaining undetected. Signs include slow performance, disabled security tools, and unauthorized system modifications. Regularly update systems, enable secure boot features, and use specialized rootkit detection tools. Our 10th cyber threat is keyloggers. Keyloggers are software or hardware tools that record every keystroke on a device, aiming to steal sensitive information like passwords or financial data. Unusual system lag or unauthorized access to accounts can be indicators of a keylogger. Use virtual keyboards for sensitive input, install reputable anti-malware software, and avoid connecting untrusted USB devices. Thank you for watching. Now you know the most common cybersecurity threats and how to recognize them. By understanding these risks and implementing the right defenses, you'll protect your business from potential attacks and demonstrate to your customers that you're committed to cybersecurity best practices.